So today I am having a conversation with a very interesting person. His name is Raghuveer Dinavahi. Welcome, Raghuveer. And he is presently in the New York City in United States. He's basically an engineer, but then did his Young India Fellowship, and after that did his masters in public finance from the US itself. And right now he's exploring things, and his main interest also lies in mental health. So, Raghuveer, welcome to the show, first of all.
Good morning, Kritika. I'm glad to be on the show. Good evening to you. Yeah, it's morning for me.
Yeah, so
Good
good.
evening.
I don't
Yeah,
know what is time it is at your side, but
yeah.
then रघुवीर मैं अभी अयोध्या में बैठी हूँ इंडिया में और अभी आप न्यूयॉर्क में बैठे हैं लेकिन
Hmm,
इस टेक्नोलॉजी की मदद से हम एक दूसरे से बात कर पा रहे हैं दैट इज द बिगेस्ट ब्लेसिंग व्हिच वी हैव इन दीस टाइम्स आल्सो कि
hmm,
एक मतलब लोग अलग अलग जगह पर हैं बट दे आर ऑल कनेक्टेड थ्रू दिस ब्यूटीफुल टेक्नोलॉजी ओके
hmm,
लेकिन at the same time, you know what, many people over here or maybe there also are feeling a little locked up in their own heads. मतलब
hmm,
ऐसे कहने को तो हमारी शरीरों को हमारी बॉडीज को ही लॉकडाउन स्थिति में रखा गया है कि भाई आप घर से बाहर नहीं जा सकते हैं एंड दैट इज फॉर आवर ओन बेनिफिट ओनली
hmm,
लेकिन लोगों को ऐसा लग रहा है कि उनका दिमाग बंद हो गया है इन द
hmm,
सेंस दैट उनकी रातों की नींद उड़ गई है दिन का चैन चला गया है
hmm,
वो किसी चीज में कॉन्सेंट्रेट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं उनको आगे का फ्यूचर बहुत इनसिक्योर दिखाई दे रहा है
hmm,
a lot of fear एंजाइटी एंगर ऑन द प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा इस
hmm,
तरीके के लोग जूझ रहे हैं एटलीस्ट अभी कुछ दिन पहले मैं अपनी एक फ्रेंड से बात कर रही थी शी हैज हैड स्लीपलेस नाइट फॉर लाइक 3-4 days continuously
hmm,
एंड शी वाज लाइक मतलब a lot of insecurities about the job ये नहीं होगा तो फिर क्या होगा so
hmm.
a lot is very uncertain so as you must have also kind of heard this word VUCA we are living in this volatile and जो भी उसका acronym का full form होता है complex world right now and it's very
Yeah,
ambiguous
yeah.
uncertain
Hmm.
to say so what is there at your end what is there in the New York City is it very different from what is happening in India or something else
It's actually a very interesting situation. जहाँ पे ऐसे टूरिस्ट लोकेशंस हैं जैसे टाइम स्क्वायर और यहाँ पे वर्ल्ड फेमस म्यूजियम्स हैं न्यूयॉर्क में सभी बंद पड़े हैं. जहाँ पे टाइम स्क्वायर पे आप देखते हो कि there are so many people that gather. So whenever I go to that place, I see even a lot of Indians. I hear Hindi, I hear Telugu. So सुनने को मिलता है पर अभी तो एकदम हाईवे की तरह हो गया है वो. तो वहां पे पहले सिर्फ जैसा आप देखते हो कि जो दिस जैसे बालाजी टेम्पल हो गया या कोई और टेम्पल हो गया जहाँ पे दर्शन के क्यूज लगते इतने बड़े बड़े वाले तो यहाँ पे भी वैसे होता है टाइम स्क्वायर में इन यूजुअल टाइम पर अभी तो एक हाईवे की तरह इट्स बीन ट्रांसफॉर्म सो इट्स अ वेरी eerie feeling right now in New York City. There is a lot of anxiety. A lot of Americans do understand the necessity of lockdown, but over the last like a couple of days, uh, the restrictions have started to relax in some states where the severity is not as much. So that is happening, and hopefully that does not result in a spike in cases. So that's what I'm hoping for कि उसकी वजह से एकदम से फिर से cases ना बढ़ जाए because they're already like as we are speaking I think there are about 1.2 million cases. मतलब 12 लाख cases हैं यहाँ पे US में that have been identified for
right,
COVID-19.
right. It's worse than any other country I would say.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so how do you see people around you, your neighbors or your friends respond to this situation?
Uh, I live with three other roommates, and we are actually like helping each other out. So we take turns in getting supplies, जैसे masks हो गए या detergent wipes हो गए या tissue paper हो गए या कोई और like सामग्री जो भी है. So we are helping each other out in kind of managing all of this. So my friends, yes, it's a very interesting situation. Like I've been connecting with friends a lot more than I usually would, and people are also like willing to connect and share their situation, like share what they're going through, speak very candidly about what they're going through, And I think that's the good part that's come out of this very uncertain and an anxiety inducing situation. So I think that part is good right now. People are definitely getting very restless, I would say. They want to go out, and we should also keep in mind that it should not kind of lead to a spike in cases. Okay,
Right.
पहले से भी ज़्यादा spike हो सकता है. Like that's what I think the Trump administration predicted today morning. They said that by the end of June there'll be almost like, sorry, end of May, there'll be around close to 3,000 cases, 3,000 deaths every day.
Right.
That's a scary thing. Like you get a feeling कि ये खत्म कब होगा? Be like, when will this end, right? So you're thrown into that kind of situation. But definitely working closely with your roommates, connecting with your friends, I think that is helping. It's at least helping me and the people in my circle.
राइट, राइट, राइट। तो आप तो खैर अभी रूममेट्स के साथ रह रहे हैं, लेकिन बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होंगे जिनके सेक्लूडेड स्पेसेस होंगे जहां पर उनके साथ कोई भी नहीं रह रहा होगा।
Hmm.
प्रोबेबली आप लोगों से शायद से बातचीत भी कर रहे होंगे। तो
Hmm.
उनका मेंटल स्टेट क्या बताता है? आर दे लाइक ऑन द पॉजिटिव जोन और आर दे वेरी डिप्रेस्ड, नेगेटिव अबाउट द सिचुएशन? हाउ आर दे फीलिंग राइट नाउ? जिनके आसपास कोई ह्यूमन कनेक्शंस पॉसिबिलिटी है ही नहीं।
ऐसे हैं, like I have a few friends who are in different countries. Couple of them are in Europe, one of them is in the US. उनका ये है कि they've gone silent over the last like 2-3 weeks, and I was a little concerned कि क्या हो गया इनको, like why are they not responding? And I tried reaching out to them on email, and after a week or so they did get back. They said that okay, they're dealing with a lot of things, they're dealing with the unique challenges of their own situation, but I'm glad they responded. और उसके बाद a couple of them found support in their friends and family and people who they considered close. So I was glad that at least they were reaching out to other people. So that was a relief. Thoda bahut. There are also people who are using this as an opportunity to better themselves and learn new things and that they haven't done before. But I don't think that should be the sole objective of this lockdown. I think the primary objective should be taking care of your physical and mental health. I think if you're able to do that very well, then you should give yourself a lot more credit than you are currently giving yourself, because it's definitely a big deal. Because every
Yeah,
day is uncertain. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. In some
right,
places, things like you hear things like, okay, it's we're going to relax, the restriction is going to be better. And the next day, you hear that it may actually not be that better anytime soon. So it's super uncertain. So if you're able to take care of your physical and mental health every day, then you're definitely performing at an A plus level. That's what I would say.
yeah, 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 डेफिनेटली आई एग्री विद दिस कम्प्लीटली कि अगर आप एसेंशियल्स बेसिक्स को ठीक रख पा रहे हैं एंड इन दैट बेसिक फूड, क्लोथिंग, शेल्टर वो है आपके पास, प्लस हेल्थ आपकी ठीक है, और हेल्थ में फिजिकल के साथ साथ मेंटल हेल्थ के ऊपर भी अगर हम ध्यान देते हैं तो
Hmm.
शायद हम इस स्पेस से मतलब we'll be equanimous in every situation. So I think that this is very important. So what do you do to keep your physical and mental health okay these days?
Hmm. So एक साइकोलॉजिकल टेस्ट है जिसको बोलते हैं बिग 5 फैक्टर टेस्ट. तो उसमें दो फैक्टर्स होती है, एक तो न्यूरोटिसिज्म और कॉन्शियंशियसनेस. ठीक है. So I am high on neuroticism, as in I am more susceptible to anxiety and emotional pain. So the way around it, okay, is to increase your conscientiousness, which is basically orderliness. कितना आप एक schedule रख पाते हो and you're able to stick to that. Okay, so that I think I'm trying to do that a lot more, and it has been helping me. I've been doing that for the last 10 to 15 days. I start my schedule around 12. I do my reading, and I explore other job opportunities. I'm currently looking for jobs right now. I watch movies and I talk to people, and I make sure I do it in a very kind of orderly fashion. Okay, within the limits of a schedule. So that is actually helping me a lot. I've also been reading a lot of good books, so that's also, in a way, keeping me intellectually stimulated. I'm talking to a lot of people. I've reconnected with a lot of my old friends. That's been really beautiful, really knowing what different people are doing. So that's something that I'm always interested in. So I'm doing that. Other than
Great.
that, I hope to like take a few walks around my neighborhood whenever the lockdown gets relaxed. But I think there is some more time for that because it doesn't seem like the risk is worth it at this point of time. Maybe in a
Yeah.
few days I will be able to do that. But I think
Yeah.
to answer your question, I think those are a few things that I'm doing right now.
Right. So for me, it's more of maybe doing the household chores like cooking or cleaning, and doing individual cleaning also practice, which I do for removing the mental clutter.
Hmm.
Uh, I volunteer as a meditation trainer with this NGO called Heartfulness,
Hmm.
and I meditate with that way. So the practices in them in itself is very kind of keeps you very calm from within. So I
Hmm.
think that is the only thing which is my anchor these days. Then
Yeah.
of course it here and there, and as you said, movies, etc. So all of these things. So everybody has a different coping mechanism to
Hmm.
certain things. But I
Hmm.
feel that if you kind of start early in your life and really take care of those that
Hmm.
emotional, mental, and physical aspects of your health, then probably जितना असर पड़ना चाहिए एक ऑब्स्टिकल से या आउटसाइड सर्कमस्टेंस से उतना पड़ता नहीं है, क्योंकि आपने अपने अंदर की ये जो रेजिस्टेंस पावर है वो बहुत स्ट्रांग बिल्ड कर ली होती है, तब तक आपकी एंकरिंग बहुत अच्छी हो रही होती है, ग्राउंडिंग काफी अच्छी हो गई होती है,
Hmm.
एंड दैट हेल्प्स प्रोबब्ली
Hmm.
दीस टाइम्स.
I would definitely agree with you on that. So even if things around you are not in control, if you're able to, maybe some part of it, if you're able to say that, okay, this is in my control and I'll stick to this, I think that makes a lot of difference.
या या ऑल्सो आई फाउंड दैट इन दीज डेज कुछ ऐसा करना जिसमें आपको मजा आता है करना, जैसे कि मैं आजकल वेबिनार्स दे रही हूँ बच्चों को ऑन डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ लीडरशिप लाइक कम्युनिकेशन एंड कॉन्फिडेंस एंड थिंग्स
Mm,
लाइक दैट. After that I feel very energetic in myself. I don't really feel that I'm in a lockdown state because
mm,
the mind gets expanded. So when I'm feeling that expansion in my mind, it doesn't matter actually if I'm at home or I'm roaming around in the street, or if it is locked down or it's locked up. It doesn't really matter.
mm,
And also, like, not consistently seeing the news out there also helps a lot. I mean, it's important to know the facts कि क्या चल रहा है आपके आसपास, लेकिन कुछ लोग तो पूरे टाइम न्यूज देखते रहते हैं, and then a lot of stuff kind of gets into your head that actually kind of वो इस चीज को और बढ़ाता है कि आप पूरे दिन भर उसी नेगेटिव न्यूज के बारे में सोचते रहो, because that
mm,
is the food which you're taking.
mm.
So also that regulating that screen time, regulating that news time also helps a lot keeping your mental state healthy. That's
Yeah,
what I feel.
I would definitely agree with that. As in, it is important to keep yourself informed about what is going on. That is definitely important, but obviously it also needs to be timed and you should not overdo it. Like that should not be done. So, what
Yeah,
are some of the things that
technology,
you're currently getting influenced by? It could be like videos that you watch or books that you read
right,
that are helping you stay like afloat and kind of just keep going on in an uncertain
right,
time like this.
right. I mean, as I started the conversation with that, I'm very thankful to this technology that we can talk with each other like this. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it is not regulated. कि अगर मैं पूरे टाइम स्क्रीन टाइम कर रही हूँ, and I'm finding this कि मतलब अगर खुद को रेगुलेट ना किया जाए तो पूरे टाइम you're finding yourself in front of the laptop or on the phone. That also is not very great for your mental health.
Mm,
तो इसलिए कुछ उसमें भी regulations लाने बहुत जरूरी हैं, as we already discussed
mm,
with this part. Okay.
mm,
So right now, maybe just to close the conversation, I would like to offer one very beautiful technique which I learned from Heartfulness. Maybe
mm.
you can practice along with me.
Sure.
And this is very, very helpful in moments of anxiety, stress, and anger. So
Mm,
if I have to tell you, the nostrils, अगर आप अभी भी ऑब्जर्व करेंगे तो कोई एक नॉस्ट्रल ज्यादा एक्टिवेटेड आप महसूस करेंगे. कोई
Hmm.
एक नॉस्ट्रल ज्यादा से ज्यादा मतलब आपको डोमिनेंट उसका होता हुआ महसूस
Yeah.
होगा, राइट?
Yeah.
So it's basically the concept of the nadis. The
Hmm.
left nostril is basically for the parasympathetic or the relaxing system, and the
Hmm.
right is basically connected to the energetic or more active side.
Hmm.
तो जब हम बहुत स्ट्रेस और एंजाइटी में होते हैं तो हम केवल अगर 10 बार लेफ्ट नॉस्ट्रल ब्रीदिंग कर लें to just activate that relaxing part of our brain, then it really helps a lot in calming you down. So would
Okay.
you like to try it out with me right now?
Definitely. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So
Hmm.
we can just sit comfortably and close your right nostril like this
Yeah.
and breathe deeply through your left nostril from the abdomen and gently breathe out. On your own, you can do it for 5 to 10 times. And you can also have a smile on your face. You can relax. Gently observe whatever you're feeling inside your body right now. Would you like to share something?
Be able to uh, hear the sound of the fan primarily. Uh, so that's a little distracting. But other than that, I'll probably need a few more seconds to observe. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Can
Yeah.
I close my
So,
eyes? Is that permitted?
yes,
Can I?
yes, yes. So you can definitely close your eyes while you do this technique and with a smile on your face. Within through your abdomen, you can do it for 8 to 10 times whenever
Mm.
you feel anxious, angry, or maybe stressful moments
Yeah.
during the day.
Okay.
And there are many more techniques of pranayama and meditation which people can, I'm sure many people would have been already doing it.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Any specific thing which you practice?
So I practice simple meditation actually. So
Yeah.
so I sit in a cross-legged position, lean against the wall, close my eyes, and just breathing and observing the breath on the tip of my nostrils over here. Just trying to
Right.
focus on my attention there and trying to observe things like what's the temperature of the air? Is it warm air? Is it cold? And also the passage of air in and out of my nose. I think those are the things I pay attention to. I do. My mind takes me away to different things, but I try to gently bring it back to
Moment.
concentrating on breath. Yeah, so it's a little
Uh-huh.
challenging, but yeah, so that is something that I do.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would like to suggest to all our, listeners, watchers, whoever is watching us, that what he's sharing is a very powerful technique, and it's also called anapan in vipassana. Just simply kind of being aware of the breath,
Mm,
aware of the temperature of the breath, and also noticing कि किस nostril से सांस आ रही है जा रही है. एक nostril जैसे कि मैंने बताया सुबह के टाइम पे एक nostril एक्टिवेट रहती है, शाम के टाइम पे दूसरी एक्टिवेट रहती है. वो सारी चीजें ऑब्जर्व करना. I think
mm,
if you become more aware of these things, the general awareness also increases a lot.
mm.
Okay? So I hope you all get something out of this conversation between me and Raghuveer, and we'll come up with more such exciting conversations on different topics. You may also like to let us know about which topics you would like us to talk us on. So I would like to thank Raghuveer for this conversation with me, and thank you all for watching this. So and thank you, Raghuveer.
Thank you, Kritika. Thank you for inviting me to this conversation. Have a good day.